you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? She's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What do I do? Wait. Oh. Wait. Let it go? Run away? Wait, I'm back? Wait, I'm back here! Wait, the game just... Oh, so I get it. So I get it. Okay, so if I expose the lie, then then that's basically an ending right there. The game ends. I see. Okay, I get it. So the game just went back to right here because there's plenty of there's different choices. Alright, I was told about this. I was told that this game has multiple endings, and that was one of them. I see. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
What? No.
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the Mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Wait, so then I'm dead, right? Wait, what? Wait, that's it? Wait, so then who's the killer?
Now, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh boy, look! I'm guilty this time! Look, everyone's gonna die now!
Sorry.
Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Indeed. Yep.
What? It does not make sense.
Shing! Thrills, chills, kills!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh my god. Okay, what's my execution now? Wait, it's the same execution as Kyoko's. Wait, so then what happens to the game then, if I'm dead? Why do me and Kyoko have the same reaction? Wait, it says alter ego on there. Wait, what? I fall down a bottomless pit?
This is...
Wait, what? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Dang it to heck! I don't believe this.
What the heck?
In other words,
You shouldn't have underestimated us. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? What the heck is going
calm
on?
down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
so
Wait, hold on. What? Wait. I'm back at the beginning of the game. Why am I back in the beginning of the game? Wait, this is different. Underground garbage pit? Alter Ego saved me, and he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. What? Wait, so I'm not dead? I'm alive? I'm actually alive this whole time. That's a rocket and a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. This is a desk. It's probably the desk that I failed that fell down here with me. Wait, so how in the world did I survive all this? It's locked. Getting out of here isn't gonna be easy. Well, if I'm not gonna get out of here anytime soon, I decide to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocking all sides, but that's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. Okay. Wait, what? Does something fall down here? Okay, what is this? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here?
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Wait, what? How did Kyoko get down here?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious I'm here to help you? I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko, but...
Hey.
I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Wait, what is happening now? So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. What is Kyoko doing here? How did she get down here? I'm so confused. Did she just like... Did she just put herself in a bag and fall down here? If so, how did she survive all that? But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me? To pay a debt and no to atone.
You.
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you. But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost.
It's true.
The reason I have to survive is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason.
Indeed.
Until recently, I've forgotten what it was. I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia?
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory is gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine. It happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because... I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plan.
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
Correct.
Well, don't make a big deal out of it. That's just a possibility. Since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Mastermind is one of the students?
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition. But, okay, interesting. I mean, me having the only ability of being lucky, I guess that makes sense, I suppose.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others. I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Wait, I gotta talk to her again? Or... You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything? I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Ultimate detective. That actually kind of fits you.
Correct.
There was someone here in the school. I had to find the school.
So...
It was the headmaster of the Hope's Peak Academy. What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. When Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved, I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter what the cost. My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I stuck into the headmaster's room.
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there.
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found.
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there? But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined.
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough.
However...
There were no cameras, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Mukuro Ikasaba, doesn't it? Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her? What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. Okay, so wait, hold on! So, Mukuro is dead, and everybody accused... Well, first we accused Kyoko, which is not her, and then now everybody accused me, which is not me. So... That's why Makoto explained at the end of the trial that the trial made no sense, because we just now find out who Mukuro is, and then like now like we're being claimed that one of us killed Mukuro when we had no idea like who the heck Mukuro was up until this point. So what the heck? To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikasaba was to get me killed.
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me. That was the point of the class trial. The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly.
That's right.
With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words...
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. So they couldn't kill me themselves. They tried to use the class trial to do it. Okay. So that explains that one bad ending that we saw earlier. The mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations. There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikasaba. There was a point where Mukuro may not become the victim. I mean, that's true.
Indeed.
I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the God of Death. I can hear the God of Death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this. Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room. Wait, so how did it get into my room in the first place? That's what I want to know. I ran to your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However...
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
and their murder was disguised, and a dojo key wound up in my room. It has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right? I don't have the conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind could kill whoever they want if they feel like it. It does create a contradiction. Like, what the heck? Why would the person in charge of all the rules suddenly, like, just decide to kill whoever they feel like killing?
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction.
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Makoto.
Just a little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead, but I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event.
That's right.
Okay? What happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
It would seem...
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Monokuma seems to fit that title, in my opinion.
Indeed.
They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Oh, great, nobody died. 'Cause we're alive. Wait, so then is there a way for me to get out of this, like, afterlife place that I ended up in? Also, if that was some afterlife place, why did how did Kyoko, like, somehow join me? And will I be able to see the other dead students? Well, I doubt it, actually. Alright. So the game continues. We just experienced a bad ending, and now the game continues for picking, like, some other choice that I didn't choose or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Danganronpa. And next time, we are going to begin a new chapter, and hopefully we can get out of this messy place that we ended up in, and somehow Kyoko followed us through. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.